Hello Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Sag, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and or moving forward. Okay, so with all that being said, Sag, let's get started. So we do have the chariot. Okay, we do have the Hierophant to the High Priestess. I don't know. The moment that I saw that chariot energy, I was like, wait a minute. Who are you? Who are you? I'm getting three different people, to be completely honest. You know, I'm getting three different people here. This person, man, feels like somebody else's energy. And it doesn't even feel like your energy. It feels like somebody else's energy. But it feels like someone that you personally know. All right, so let's break this down. We're definitely looking into the chariot. We have the High Priestess to the Hierophant. Whoever it is that you currently find yourself connecting with, Sagittarius, this could represent somebody that you're married to or in a committed relationship with, okay? And this person knows. Let's just throw this out there. This person knows that you're married. They know that you're in a relationship with said person. They know. You know, they know, you know, they're not blind to this, you know, that they know, they know. But I don't feel like this person cares that you're married to this person or in a relationship with this person. They want you. They want you. Okay, let's keep going. Let's look at the chariot, shall we? Tell me more about the chariots. Now, before the Two of Wands comes the Ace of Wands, which speaks of our own personal wants and desires. This is just basically acting as a double confirmation that you got somebody, homie, within your energy field that knows that you're married, knows that you're in a relationship. They might even know who you're married to or in a relationship with. Point is that this person knows that you're married or in a relationship, but they don't care. They don't care because at the end of the day, you are what they want. Okay, let's just keep this going. How does Sagittarius feel about this person? There goes that Emperor. The person that sits in the chariot is the Emperor. So yeah, this person's showing up as an Emperor. This person might be slightly older than you. Oh, Sagittarius. I feel like you secretly have a thing for this person, and this person clearly has a thing for you. I mean, that's pretty obvious, but I feel like I do feel like you secretly got a thing for this person. I feel like this person secretly has a thing for you. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. This person that you're married to or in a relationship with doesn't suspect anything. I am getting that. Oh, this one over here is very freaking bold. Very, very bold. This Emperor that you're dealing with, very, very bold individual. This person, not only are they bold, but they have like this like bad boy, bad girl streak to them. I am definitely getting that. I don't know if you know this. But it looks like this person that you're connecting with, this Emperor, they want you to leave this person. So that way the two of you can be together. They want you to leave this person. They do. They want you to leave this person. So that way, you know, they can have you. It kind of looks like this person doesn't want to share you is basically what I'm getting. They want you all to themselves. So I do feel like this person is definitely going to be encouraging you to leave this person. Or this could be something that this person has been doing. Oh God, let's keep going. I wasn't expecting this. How does Sag feel? Okay, so we do have the, we have the, all right. We have the Two of Wands, we have the Magician, and then we also have the Three of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Star. We got the Five of Pentacles, and then we also have the Eight of Wands. Listen, I hate to blow your spot up, Sag, but I'm gonna have to do it because obviously the cards are here, so what am I gonna say? You know what I mean? This to me kind of feels like the epitome of you wanting to have your cake and eat it too. It's like you want to continue to be married to this person or a relationship with this person because there's something that you're getting out of your husband, out of your wife, out of your boyfriend, out of your girlfriend that you want to continue to receive. Don't know what that is. So you want to continue to have your husband around, your wife around, your boyfriend around, your girlfriend around, while having this one over here around at the same exact time. It's like you want to have your cake and eat it too, basically, is what I'm gathering. I'm over here. Well, that's the thing, is that you harness feminine energy, because I'm just like, how the hell does this person that you're currently married to in a relationship with have no freaking clue of what's going on here? But then again, you harness feminine energy. I say this a lot about like feminine energies. Feminine energies are really, really good at hiding things, unlike masculine energies. I think masculine energies, unfortunately, just suck at hiding things. Like, they truly do suck at hiding things. Like, if their life depended on hiding something, they would be screwed. So, it makes sense. I mean, you harness feminine energy. Feminine energies are just very calculated. You know what I mean? They're very, very calculated. And because they're very, very calculated, very intelligent, very, very smart, they know how to get away with things, and they know how to hide things very, very well, unlike, unfortunately, masculine energies. But the thing is that if you leave the person that you're married to or in a relationship with, you lose something that you don't necessarily want to lose or be without. And like I said, that could be just about anything. That could be anything that you don't want to lose or be without. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe you share a home with this person. Maybe you share a home with this person. Maybe you share finances with this person. You're not trying to lose, your home for anybody, or, anything like that. I don't know. I just kind of feel like there's something that you're clearly getting out of your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, and or girlfriend that you do not want to be without. You don't. But at the same exact time, you do want to build with this person, manifest and create a life with this person. You want to continue to have this person around, but you kind of know that you're very limited to like what you could do here with this other individual here, considering your current situation. You're very limited to what you can have and do, with them. So, then there's that. But let's jump back over to this person. How does this person feel? I feel like every time this person has a conversation with you about you leaving your husband, leaving your wife, leaving your boyfriend, leaving your girlfriend, you hit them with the same old, same old. Oh, but I can't because of yada, 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 which is causing this person to feel like you're never going to leave your husband for them. You're never going to leave your wife for them. You're never going to leave your girlfriend for them. You're never going to leave your boyfriend for them. So, then there's that. What actions? All right, so we do have the Eight of Pentacles. We got the Judgment card. We have the Seven of Cups. And then we also have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, well, I feel like that's kind of what you're doing. It's like you're trying to get this person to understand your position and why you just can't get up and leave your husband for them, leave your wife for them, leave your boyfriend for them, leave your girlfriend for them. It looks like you have a lot invested into whoever it is that you currently find yourself connecting with, okay? So you might share finances with them. You might share a home with them. You might be under some type of contract with them. You might have a few businesses with this human. Like, I think you have a lot invested into, this person that you're either married to or in a relationship with. So yeah, thing is that you're trying to get this person to understand your position and, how you just can't get up and go, like they want you to, and, things of that nature. But I feel like you've told this person this over and over and over again. And now it's kind of causing this person to essentially feel like you're never going to leave your wife for them. You're never going to leave your husband for them. You're never going to leave your boyfriend for them or your girlfriend for them. You're never going to do it. I'm not saying that you're never going to do it. I'm not saying that, but that's how they feel. mean, okay. In regards to how this person plans on moving forward, um, which I understand in a way, like, you know, where this person's coming from. Like, I could totally see things from this person's perspective, because I can see how your current situation, you know, is affecting them clearly. And I can definitely see, you know, how they feel so confined and restricted in this dynamic with you due to your current situation, because it's here in, you know, in this person's energy. You know, all this person wants is for the two of you to be able to go off and build a life with one another without there being any sort of restrictions, without anybody coming in between the two of you. And unfortunately, at least for them, you know, there is something that's coming in between the two of you. It's your husband, it's your wife, it's your boyfriend, it's your girlfriend. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, right? Is that the fact that so much time, I guess, has passed and you have yet to leave this person that you're married to in a relationship with is causing them to feel like it's never going to happen. But because this person really does like love you and wants this dynamic between the two of you to work, you know, I do see this person trying their hardest to understand where you're coming from and just be patient, just kind of wait it out. But you got to understand from their, you know, perspective, there's a possibility that you may never leave your husband or your wife for them, or your boyfriend or girlfriend with them. It's a possibility that you may never do that. You may never do that. And all this time that they've invested towards you in this dynamic that they share with you, and, you know, sitting around patiently waiting for you to leave your husband, waiting for you to leave your wife, waiting for you to leave your boyfriend and or girlfriend, like, for in the end, for you to not essentially choose them, like, that's a reality that they could potentially face here. You know what I mean? That's a reality that this person could totally face. And yeah, there's a possibility that in the end, you know, you might end up leaving your husband or your wife for them, or your boyfriend or girlfriend for them, but there's a possibility you may not. And that's the reality of this person's situation with you. See, I think that this person was okay with what was like going on in your life as far as you being married in a relationship, you know, is concerned. I think that they were okay with it, because I feel like this person was under the impression that you were like legit, like serious about leaving this person, that you were gonna make it happen by the end of the week type of shit. You know what I mean? And then a week goes by, and then another week goes by, and then another week goes by, and then there goes a whole month, and there goes 2 months, there goes 3 months, there goes 5 months, there goes 11 months, and you still with the man, you still with the girl, like. Now it's kind of getting to the point where they're starting to essentially feel like, as far as y'all ever being a thing and building and establishing a life with one another, it may never happen. You know, and they just don't want to look back at this with regret that they sat here and waited for as long as they did for you to divorce this person or break up with this person. You feel me? So, I mean, yeah, in a way they knew what they were getting themselves into. They just didn't think that it was going to take you this long to leave this person or divorce this person. They didn't think it was going to take you this long. Like, I feel like this person was under the impression that, oh yeah, so I'm just going to leave them by the end of the week. All right, it's cool. I could wait a week, you know? But now months are going by, or I don't know, maybe weeks or months, I don't know, something like that is going by, and you still are married to this man, woman. You still with this man or girl, you know what I mean? What's going to end up happening between Sag and this person to the right of me? Sagittarius, listen, I'm just going to be very blunt, straightforward about this. You want to have your cake and eat it too. Let's just be honest here. You want to have your cake and eat it too. There's something that you're getting out of your husband or your wife, your boyfriend or girlfriend, that you do not want to let go of or kiss goodbye, okay? You just don't. Sorry, you just don't. And because you're not ready to let go of whatever it is that this person is essentially giving you, because that could be just about anything, it's causing friction between you and this person to the right of me. So that's kind of telling me that what your husband, wife, boyfriend, or girlfriend gives you, this person does not give you. So let's just say, for example, your significant other, you know, I don't know, let's just say they pay for all of your bills, you know what I mean? Well, maybe this one over here to the right doesn't do that, you know what I mean? They don't do that, you know, they don't pay nobody's bills but their own bills, you know? Whatever it is that you're getting from your significant other, you don't want to let go of, but it's also something they themselves don't even give you in return, you know, because I feel like if this person was giving you exactly what your significant other is giving you would probably get up and walk away from the relationship. Yeah, probably. You'll probably divorce this person. You'll probably break up with this person. But because they're not giving you what, you know, what your significant other is essentially giving you, that you definitely don't want to say goodbye to or let go of, this is what's causing you to want to continue to live, you know, two separate lives here, because what you're getting out of this person, you don't get out of your significant other. When you're getting out of your significant other, you don't get out of them. Again, why not have your cake and eat it too? So, and the fact that this person that you're married to in a relationship with has no freaking idea that this is what's going on behind the scenes is, you know, I mean, you do, like I said, you do harness feminine energy, but Jesus, yeah, because this person doesn't suspect anything. This person doesn't suspect anything. I don't know. Maybe this person just trusts you a lot. I don't know. They just don't, or maybe I don't know, or maybe they're just in a whole different world or something. I don't know. Tell me more about the Five of Swords. The thing is, I think the thing that you need to be very careful with, dude, the thing that you need to be very, very careful with, is, well, this, you know, you're kind of playing with fire here, my friend. You're kind of playing with fire here because, I mean, just because you harness feminine energy doesn't necessarily mean that you'll never get caught. You know what I mean? And you got to also keep in mind, too, you're dealing with an emperor. When an emperor sees something that they want, they're very determined to get what it is that they want. They don't care about what the hell is in their way or anything like that. Like, they're very determined to get what they want. I would not put it past this individual if they go as far as to confront your husband, confront your wife, confront your boyfriend and or girlfriend, because if that's what it's going to take for them to, you know, get you in the end, then that's just what it's going to be. So they might even threaten you with that. Well, you know what? I'll just, you know, call your husband. I'll just call your wife. I'll just call your boyfriend. I'll just call your, you know, girlfriend and just talk to them myself, since you can't do it, Sag. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, and I can definitely see that occurring, considering the fact that your person is harnessing emperor-like energy. These are the type of people, man, that when they set their mind to something, they don't give a shit about what stands in their way. They're going to get what they want. And if they got to piss a few people off along the way, then so be it. You know what I mean? If they got to ruin, you know, a marriage, so be it. If they got to ruin a relationship, so be it. They don't care. When they see something that they want, they're going to get it. And it doesn't matter what is standing in their way. They're going to get it. So that's the thing. You know what I mean? Is that you are in a way like playing with fire here, because, you know, your significant other could find out about this, or this individual that clearly knows that you're married in a relationship might even take it a step further and just, you know, confront the person that you're with, you know. This is just going to furthermore create tension and conflict between you and this person. You and, I guess, this person to the right of me. It's just, this is going to create tension and conflict here, because you keep hitting them with the same old, oh, well, you know, I gotta do this, and I gotta do that, and I gotta get this in order, and I gotta get that in order first. But then once I'm done, we could be together. And it's like, again, it's like months are going by and you're still with this person. You know, there's going to come a point in time where this person's going to snap. And are you honestly ready for the repercussions when they do? Because there is no more going back and forth with you. They're going to be going back and forth with the person that you're married to in a relationship with, and letting them know what the deal is. You know what I mean? And there's a huge possibility that once this person that you're married to or in a relationship with finds out what you're doing, there's a possibility that this person might decide to break up with you or divorce you. You know what I mean? Giving you no other choice but to, like, kiss goodbye whatever it is that you're currently getting from them. You see what I mean? So, I don't know. It's a tricky situation, I guess, but it's just, I think that it's one of those things where you got to figure out where you want to be. Because if you keep this up, it kind of looks like you're going to be forced in a situation that you do not want to be in. You know? So, you know, then there's that, my friend. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.